Hello guys, how are we doing? Today's video is going to be showcasing the pro setup, well, one of the pro setups for the TAQ-56, or the SCAR is what I like to call it, because the TAQ-56 just doesn't seem to roll off the tongue, and let's be honest, it's a SCAR. So yeah, we're going to be showcasing it on this map. I absolutely fry, get over a 2KD, I think I go like 33 and 15 or something. I absolutely fry on the map, and we managed to put out an absolutely tremendous dub.
Nice, Harry.
On the map. This is actually one of my favourite maps. We're going to be getting into it. We're going to be talking about the map a little bit, about the game generally, as well as talking getting into a bit of a CDL Rostermania drama. But yeah, before we do get into that, I just wanted to say a humongous thank you for the support on the last video. It's by far my fastest growing video on the channel to date. So I think I've got 2.6 views in like just over a day. So a tremendous amount of support, and thanks for you guys. For those of you who tuned in to watch that video, and hello to all the new subs who have come as a result of it, because there was a bunch of people who subscribed to me as a result of that video being uploaded. So yeah, appreciate the support, guys. And yeah, this is the sort of videos I do. I mainly like to do rank play gameplays, there's tips and tricks, some class setups, map guides, that sort of thing. So yeah, hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, kick back, relax. So Hardpoint Hotel has to be probably one of my favourite map and game mode combination. The only thing I don't like about it is that I'm still forced to use an AR because it's just not that good for a sub unless you're playing like in this kitchen, or for example. But I feel like to play well, you do need to use an AR, otherwise you can get shredded on crosses unless your AR is doing a good job. So the only thing is I prefer to use a sub because it's a little bit more active, a little bit more action, but I do feel like I have to use an AR on this. But I don't mind because I'm able to use this absolutely disgusting class. The class I'm actually using is pretty much Octane's class from 100 Thieves, or LA Thieves, and I'm just going to pop it up here. The only difference is going to be the fact that I've got high velocity on rather than a underbarrel. So Octane has the shark fin as his underbarrel, whereas I like to have high velocity. I know the high velocity is GA'd in the CDL, but when I'm playing the CDL MOSHPIT, I'm constantly getting bodied by guys using high velocity, and I'm just dying quicker, especially at those longer ranges. So I thought, I don't want to die like that, so I put it on. You know, if you can't beat him, you join him. So yeah, we've got the FJX Falcon Pro, which is the chunky muzzle, the Tundra Pro barrel, which is pretty much on every class setup, clean shot rear grip, TVX Line Pro, and the high velocity ammo. And as you can see, it does beam. It's not bad at close range ADS wise, as long as you're not jumping into ADS. Because I don't know whether you guys probably know, but it takes you like 30% longer to ADS if you press the L trigger while you're doing it. But yeah, that's the class setup. Make sure you guys give it a try. I know there are hundreds of varieties of class setups you can use for this gun, but this is what's been working for me. I know Scrappy's class is a pretty good one, but I think it's a little bit more of a slower one. I think it's got a slower stock, whereas this TVX Line Pro helps your ADS and spring to fire a little bit quicker. So I do prefer the extra little bit of mobility that it offers. So yeah, this is a bit of a sweaty lobby because it's a 4-stack. I'm playing with a bunch of mates I used to play. In fact, I played Cold War ranked with, and through to Vanguard ranked. So good little game here. Managed to get some comms, which is why there's sometimes you're probably watching the gameplay. I'm like, just seem to know where they are. It's because my boys have got good comms on them. I will want to say as well, my connection. I mean, that kill is a huge example of this, but my connection in this game, and I think it has been since the update, has been not great. I keep getting ping spikes. I mean, if you look on the top left of my screen, it's usually around 30, 40, but it seems to spike up to, I don't know, 70, 80 every so often, and that's when I get some really questionable kills in this game, like the one I just got top bed, and I get another one later on in this area here, and I'm like, I don't know how I killed him. I was round the corner when I stopped shooting him, and he somehow died like a second later. So yeah, if anything looks a bit wanky, it's simply because my connection is just not great at the moment. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether you guys are struggling with it as well. But yeah, it's not been in my favour, let's say that. Now, on to some CDL Rostermania. For those of you who don't follow the CDL, by the way, this might not be of your interest, but feel free to stick along to the gameplay as well, because obviously, you know, that's probably maybe what you're here for anyway. But yeah, so there is a rumour that we're going to have RCTs join Optic. Now, this should be, people are going to say it's well, in my opinion, I think it should be for Dashi because he just doesn't seem to be playing his role or playing fast enough, playing as aggressive enough. His interactions are always quite low, and he's not allowing, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a coach or a pro or anything like that, so this is purely from an amateur. I don't feel like he's giving Scump and Shotzi the room to move around the map the way he should be as a main AR. So I feel like Artis will probably do that better. And even if you can say, okay, Artis is only as good as Dashi on this game, it's a 1-for-1, what's the point in playing it out for him? I feel like Artis is going to be far better at getting that teamwork collaboration going. Thing is, with Dashi, he doesn't seem to attend training or practice as keen as he should be. So yeah, I think that'd be a huge move. I'd be excited. I like Alec. I think he's sound. He's a funny guy, and I always feel bad for him when I'm seeing him absolutely getting shit on LAG. I do think he'd be better in a better team. That's my humble opinion. But it'd be interesting. I'm not a through and through supporter of Optic. My main team is LA Thieves, so it'd be interesting to hear, for those of you who are still watching this anyway, if you support Optic, what are your thoughts on this rumoured roster change? It might not happen. I think there's a huge That's the kill, by the way. Don't know how I got that. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it? I'm happy with it. I'd be happy with it if I was an Optic fan myself. And there's also talk of Paulex being let go from London, which is a shame because I think he's a nice guy, but he just doesn't seem to be performing on LAN. And Gizmo also tweeted, you know, the sussy looking eyes emoji. He tweeted that. So if Paulex is walking, I can imagine we're seeing Gizmo back. He didn't seem to have the best year last year. But hey, when he was playing in the amateur team this year, he was frying. He was playing well. And to be fair, so was Harry. Must be the name. I joke. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see London make a couple of roster moves that they didn't perform as good as they did. And I really think they made a hugely bad decision letting Afro go because although Rocker didn't perform too well at the tourney, he has been frying. So yeah, that's all the roster changes that I'm aware of. There was at the beginning of this year, there was a rumored team after they were going to drop Dashi and Illy. This is going back to Optic, sorry, of them picking up Cammy and Hydra. Now that would have been a filthy team. Just imagine. But yeah, there might be another roster move I'm missing, but let me know what you guys think about it. It'd be interested to hear your thoughts, or let me know if there are any I have missed, because it's hard to stay in the loop all the time. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the video now, though. We need 5 more points for the win, and I hope you can see just how dominant this setup is. Yeah, and we managed to find it out here. I don't play heal too much, but I do get over a minute, so it's not like I'm not playing it. And I do think I'm holding the cut-offs there, so you don't call me a kill whore or anything like that. I have been playing the role. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.
We'll play the game.
Nah, he got me in the end because his teammate was in that kitchen door bit. Came out the kitchen thing, so I just went to duck.